Welcome back to the Michigan Sports Hall of Fame induction special here on Comcast Local. I'm Rob Otto back at Cobo Center. Let's get back into the ballroom for our next inductee. And it's not just athletes, coaches, and owners who hang their hat in the Hall of Fame. It's also the people who made their living talking about them. And when you talk about the history of sports broadcasting in the city of Detroit, you have to mention Dave Diles.
Dave Diles has covered everything from the Tigers' magical 1968 season to Detroit's failed effort to land the Olympic Games. He covered much more than that, including auto racing, professional bowling, and the Olympics. He is a Detroit broadcast icon whose 20-plus years at Detroit's Channel 7 and later the ABC television network were punctuated by his smooth, professional style and his unwavering calmness. He did more than television. In a radio world that is now sports talk crazy, Dave Diles hosted the very first talk show in Detroit sports history called Dial Dave Diles. And let's just say the sophomoric way sports talk is done by many today would likely make a man like Diles, who did it so professionally, cringe. This is not to say Diles wasn't outspoken, but he was fair, well-read, and never cheap-shot at anyone. A tireless worker, he also authored 8 books. There are current sportscasters who haven't even read that many. Versatility? You betcha. Broadcast industry that is often littered with far too much verbiage, Dave Diles was the master of word economy. His impeccable poise was the trademark of his career, but that poise was certainly tested in his now infamous locker room interview with Tiger Eddie Brinkman in the division championship celebration of 1972.
I don't know of an acquisition the Tigers have made in recent years that have been more important than the acquisition of Eddie Brinkman. It has to give you a good feeling knowing that you have contributed so very much to this club.
Well, I'll tell you, it's a fantastic feeling. Not so much for myself so much, but for the rest of the guys. It's just one of those years we just had to struggle the whole time, and I'm just fortunate that we won the thing.
Okay, Eddie Brinkman, thank you very much. Okay.
A man of great integrity. He is simply one of the top broadcasters who ever has or ever will work in Detroit, and one of the classiest individuals in our industry. He's Dave Diles, and he's now at long last a member of the Michigan Sports Hall of Fame.
I appreciate that.
Welcome back to the Michigan Sports Hall.